boys and girls, children of all ages. Get ready to be amazed. Put your hands together and make some noise. It's showtime!
Well, hello.
Hello. It has been forever.
Yeah, it has. It's been a long time since we've done this.
I know. Hello, everybody. Str8 podcast coming at you live from Str8 Podcast Studios.
The original studio, just turned around backwards.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We have the new setup in here. We just love it.
It's weird not being able to see yourself.
Yeah, it is.
We're using the front-facing camera because it's a little better quality. So
You mean the back-facing camera?
Yeah, that's it.
The back fat camera?
The back-facing camera. It's a little bit more quality for
I always
ya.
think of back boob whenever we...
Speaking of back boob.
What a segue!
Can we talk about this gainer situation that was brought up earlier?
We certainly can.
For those of you out there, some of you may know or may not know what a gainer is. Like gainer. Gainer. Gainer.
Why are we spelling it?
I don't know. Some of you may know what it is, but
Yes.
some of you may not. I actually did know what it. What kind of English is that?
I happen to did know.
I happen to did know what it was. I did happen to know.
Okay. Which, what is it? Now that you've spelled it, let's go ahead and talk about what it actually means.
So, okay, this is just my understanding of what a gainer is. And I don't think it's necessarily just in the gay community. I think this just in general.
But I feel like it's more prevalent. Maybe it's because I'm in the gay community, so I get approached about it pretty frequently, but like I feel like it's more prevalent in the gay community, but then again, who knows? I don't know anything about the straight people and I don't know.
The things that they do.
Yeah, I really don't know much about that, but
so my interpretation of what a gainer is, it's someone, say, for instance, it's like my stature, that strives or works toward putting on a belly, like getting bigger. That's what I understand a gainer
for a
to be.
gainer, yes, that's a gainer. Yes, it's somebody who is skinny but wants to be fat.
Can we flip this around? It's so weird not seeing.
I would like that because we could actually answer questions from the audience later.
Right.
So I wasn't sure why we
Hey, Marty.
are doing this.
We're going to flip this camera around so we can see ourselves. It's very weird. There we go. Rotate your phone. And then I have to fix the stand. Sorry, this is awkward.
Sorry, we haven't done this in a while, folks. So
Oh my god, now I
please-
have to opposite that. Okay.
Please stand by while we...
Hey, Nathan.
Who? Oh.
Okay, so there we go.
Also, if we don't get to you before the end of the broadcast, remember, question and answer will be done later. So if we accidentally ignore you, don't get upset, folks.
Let's come a little closer. All right,
Okay,
so now that
there
you
we
can
go.
see us,
Yes.
and we can see us,
And I do feel
this
a
is
lot
much better. What is this? Oh, that's the banner. It's the chat banner. Okay.
Oh my god, has it been that long for you?
I'm not ready. I wasn't ready. Hey, Carlos.
I know. So anyway, back to the gainer situation.
Gainer
Yeah,
situation.
gainers.
It would be someone like this. They're eating and they're trying to get this going.
But they
Gaining.
strive for this goal.
Right.
This is the goal.
This is a beginner gainer.
That's the Yeah, that's the baby gainer.
This is
That's the baby gainer. And I'm the daddy gainer.
Whoa.
The Great Smoky Mountains. I miss those days.
Hey, Jolie, it's been forever. She said she learned something new today.
Oh, well,
So Jolie
stay
did not
tuned.
know what a
We
gainer
have
was.
more coming at you. Because this community, there's an actual community.
There is a community of gainers out there.
But it's not just gainers. There are admirers.
Yes, of gainers.
Correct. And now keep in mind, these admirers don't necessarily have to be skinny. Most of them are. Most of them are smaller men that want to be with bigger men, but there are some bigger men that also are admirers. I am not one of them. As most of you know, I am into the thin men's. But yes,
I myself am all over the place, as we know.
You're all over the... Wait, you're
all
a
over
gainer?
the place.
You've done that?
No, with my interest
Oh,
in guys.
I see.
Well,
see, so but hold on though, because I don't feel like the chubby chaser falls into the gainer
chaser?
food section. I don't think they're not in the supermarket because I don't feel like it's a food thing for them. They just like a big body. Who is LOLing us? Julie.
Dan made out with me once. Yeah, I did, Joe. That was hot. It was new. Okay, let me explain really quick. It's a very quick story. It was New Year's. All of our friends had partners. Mm-hmm. We were, I think, the only two singles kind of standing around. So, therefore, it only seemed appropriate that we made out on New Year's.
Right.
So we did. And let me tell you, bitch, it was the hottest kiss of any couple in that whole place. It was the hottest. It was so hot, people wanted us to do it again.
That's probably because you guys weren't tired of each other. Like
we were. It was a very passionate and
couples usually they get like whatever.
But it was New Year's, and we were bringing it in right.
I agree. I think you always should start New Year's off with a good kiss. Preach, absolutely. So anyhow, back to the
gainers.
The gainers, yeah, no. Well, that's why I think chubby chasers, I feel like, are outside of this large man community thing that's going on.
I think the gainers
food related.
And gainers, chubbies, chubby chasers. I think those are all different.
Right.
Categories.
And I think Dan, everyone, is subconsciously is a part of this gainer admirer food situation, as she decided to get the bright green harness at the one Stonewall on Church Street here in Orlando.
And Carlos also bought me my first purple bandana.
Oh,
I don't remember what purple means. What does purple mean in that?
Oh,
spectrum?
in the hanky code, right?
In the hanky code, what is purple?
I'm not sure.
Those air freshener.
I keep thinking like somebody's gonna fall through the floor.
She's gonna get squirted on because the air freshener makes noise over here.
Oh, please do. I mean, what?
Actually, I'm sorry. I have to take this off.
Why?
I have to take this off so I can show my boobies and my gainer belly.
Your baby gainer, your baby gainer. Baby. So
actually, I wanted to show off my 3/4 leggings as well. Look at this, guys.
Get your foot out of my face.
It looks like I'm not wearing anything else, like just spandex everywhere.
Well, she does like her spandex.
Hey, Sammy.
Sammy?
Do you know Sammy?
Yeah, I do. He lives in Portland. Hi, Sammy.
Is someone looking up purple on the hanky coat? I need to know.
Yeah, we need to know purple stat, folks. But anyway.
I think it means bottom.
Okay.
Oh, no. I remember now. It means oral. I think it means oral.
What does it say?
Close those legs.
Oh, well. Good luck with that.
How's that? Is that better?
With those leggings on, you look like Peg Bundy.
Right?
Do her jazzercise.
Oh, ow.
But, yeah,
So, speaking of gainers, let's get back on topic here. So, gainers.
Big boys.
Have you dated / had sex with someone of the larger clientele?
Going to the jugular, huh? That's really not that bad. I have. I've slept with people who are actually my size.
Oh, people, more than one.
Did I say that?
It was a yes or no, girl. It was a yes or no.
Yes. The answer is yes. I've been with big, I've been with small, I've been with every color, every size, everything I have enjoyed.
Okay.
over the years. Now, obviously, my favorite is, smaller than me, of course, but
Thin mints.
Thin mints, yes, as I like to call them. But yeah. So I mean, yeah. But I've been with big men. It's a little difficult for me though because being a big man, like I have a lot blocking things. So there's a lot of lifting, separating,
Is it true
and
what they say about the baby powder?
What did they say about the baby
Or
powder?
flour also with.
Oh my god! I don't know. I've never tested that
You
theory.
just throw flour and look for the wet spot.
Oh my god, no! I will have you know, though, being a big person, I lift, separate, and scrub every single thing on this body. So
Every crevice.
just so everyone knows, this is a very clean big man.
Wow, there's a bunch of bottoms just chimed in on here.
Hey,
Moms.
bottoms. I've missed this.
Right? Like, this is how you know we've hung out enough when we're doing that.
Oh
shit.
yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I agree. So, I have to turn the tables on you.
Mm-hmm.
Have you slept with any big men? And no, he has not had sex with me. We have
no.
not done this.
This is not happening.
Yeah, sister dick makes you sick.
Piercer worn on the left. Whoa. Scrolling too fast.
Oh, we get an answer.
Worn
for
on the
a question.
right per hanky code for purple. So it means piercer.
Oh.
Piercings.
So you like piercings then?
Well, the only reason I got purple is because at that weekend I was playing for a team and our color was purple, black, and red. So.
Okay.
Hey, Karen. Ooh, hey, Brett. Hey, Daddy.
Oh,
Brett.
I like the sound of Brett.
Brett.
Oh.
Like B-R-I-T-T. He hot.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, have you been with bigger
to
men?
answer your question, there's a few mountains I have climbed.
Oh my god!
A couple of mountains.
A
that I have
couple of
climbed.
mountains. Okay. And was it pleasurable?
Hey, Jeremy. Jeremy did work with me at Cedar Point. Those were some good days.
Oh my god, Cedar Point. I worked for Cedar Fair, but I worked at Worlds of Fun, not Cedar Point. Because Cedar Point sucks.
Shut your face. It's America's rock and roller coaster, don't you forget it. So yeah, there was a couple of mountains that I climbed, and let me just say, one in particular mountain that I climbed
What is this?
had the largest belly.
There was so much anticipation there.
No, I mean, actually, it was quite large down there. That was
I
surprising.
mean, how big are we talking?
surprising.
Like, he couldn't walk big? Or are we talking
no,
like...
it wasn't that big.
But it was
Just-
like me big? Like...
I would say pushing 300.
Oh, okay, so he was slightly
Ish.
smaller than me. Well,
Pushing
let's do a
300.
big reveal. We haven't done this in a while. What does he say?
I bought it for you to Kinky Leather Bar. By the way, I'm verse top, not a bottom.
Oh.
No, Carlos is well, I would never want a bottom for Carlos because I saw his ding dong.
Oh.
Whoa, Lord. I ain't trying to get sent to the hospital or nothing.
Oh my god, you gonna need stitches?
Carlos, I would say, is definitely a top.
Oh, well, there you go. Good girl. I was gonna do a big reveal.
8+, Karen. Well, she's going right into it. I would say yes, he was 8+.
Oh, dear heavens. Oh my god.
Around.
That's coffee can. That's not even beer can. That's coffee
It
can.
was quite, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So that's why. That's
You
why I
pick up
climbed.
the widest thing you can drink off of.
It's about that big around. So that's why I climbed that mountain. This was back in my younger days when my turd cutter was a little more flexible.
Oh, I have not missed that. But anyway, so okay.
But yeah,
okay. And
there
so
was one more, but this one was more of
and so this is the biggest guy, right, that you've ever been with?
he was the biggest, yeah.
As far as, and we're not talking dick, we're talking belly,
We're talking circumference.
around body, but
The other one that I recall, he was nice.
I feel like there's a story coming.
He was nice, and sometimes you're just drawn to people because of their personality.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd hate to say that it was a pity fuck, but it maybe was. Because they were just so nice, and I just wanted to do something nice.
A pity fuck?
And,
Really?
Not really pity, but like, I guess it was a pity.
Oh.
Does that make me shallow?
I mean, a little. It was a little shallow.
I was younger.
Get back to what? What'd she say? Or what did he say?
Oh my god, he just made a butthole thing. Get back to the balls. Oh no, let's not even talk about that topic. Because I could talk for hours on this subject.
God. Yeah, this podcast would be one of our longest ones if we talked about balls all day.
Because let it be known that I like balls.
She likes balls.
Actually, a lot of my friends know this already.
And helicoptering. Balls and helicoptering. That's when you take
I
the
am
dick
definitely a giver, Karen. That I am. I am a
and
giver.
It does this. That's helicopter.
When you just grab it by the stem and you swing it around like that.
You really got into that.
Get a little, woo, woo, woo. Get some fan action going.
Whap, whap.
So the one that was kind of a pity way.
Oh.
It was more of a push pop. Like the fupa.
What, like an automatic
The fupa
push pop, or was
was-
it you had to push pop it?
You had to. There was like the fupa was too much, so you had to push the fupa in.
I will have you know, here just recently, someone called my area a fupa, and it was like, I am not that fat, first of all. No, it is not a fupa.
No,
Because I don't have a pussy.
That's when it like no, it's when it rides low. And
right.
just-
I get that. I know what
the
it
belly's
I know-
the belly's not a concern. It's this region.
Right. No, I get it. Like, you know.
I think that's genetics. I think that has something to do with genetics.
No, it's weight. Because
I don't know though.
sometimes
I think genetically though, people
mine
distribute
has
their weight
gotten
in
bigger
different
and
ways.
retracted, but like, I mean, because I go up and down with my weight. My weight's never consistent. I'm always
No,
around.
I'm saying just where
But
it settles in your
that-
body.
Yeah, no, but I don't.
Because
We have to come up with another term for it because I feel like fupa does not apply to men.
fat upper penis area, that would work.
Oh my god, it just sounds so bad.
Fuda? How about a fuda?
Fuda.
A fuda.
That makes it sound like somebody's gonna eat lunch off
A
of it.
fat upper dick area. It wouldn't really
Somebody
be an upper
gonna
dick
eat lunch
area.
on my Fuda?
It wouldn't really be an upper dick area. It'd be the dick area. So just call it a TDA.
I'm so your air freshener is freaking me out. Oh my god. So anyway, all right. Well, we have determined it's called a Fuda, folks. And so you had this. Wow. So,
It was a push pop, and there was
so
no.
you had to push it in to get it out. So did you? Did it stink?
No, it didn't.
Okay.
If it would have stunk, then I would not have went there, but did not.
So how do you address that? I'm just curious because I've run across that too, and whenever I come, like if I go down and it's no go, I'm just like, I'm sorry, this is over. You're gonna have to leave. Is that how you approach it, or
No. I mean, if you sense it, you're just like, did you shower? That usually gets the job done. I'm not going to be like, oh no, I can't do this. Ooh,
Although
oh,
I
gotta
will
do
say
it.
this though, there has been times whenever I was like, you know what, I'm really just not feeling this. You do me. Because I really wanted to bust a nut, so I would just be like, you know what,
I've
you do
never
me.
done that.
And then they would like do me. So
Oh my lord. Hey, cousin Teresa. Oh my lord. Teresa, you may want to shut this off because the conversation's not very appropriate.
yeah, it's pretty nappy. This is one of our it's one of our nappier podcasts. This is not for the faint of heart.
So yeah, I've only ran into a couple that were subpar.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But I usually just call that out and say, "Did you shower?"
And then they're like, "No, I'm sorry," and they
And
leave.
then you give them a weird smile, and they're like, "No, either they shower or yeah."
You've
don't."
never wait, have you ever done like a, hey, why don't we take a shower together and like take you in the...
No, I've never done that.
Really? Oh, that's...
I mean, I've done that if like I knew in advance, like maybe I'd just come from the gym or I'd worked all day. I'm like, hey.
Oh, no, see,
maybe we should shower first.
that's my passive aggressive way of handling it, because then if I get him in the shower, I get to control what gets cleaned and how in depth.
Is it warm here? Yes, it's still quite warm here.
Yeah, it's like mid to upper 80s, somewhere like that.
80s,
So, like
pushing 90.
middle 80s. We just had a cold front. They just came through those, so it's like lower 80s right now.
Which is chilly for Florida, which is why I've gotten the leggings on today, because I had a ball game at 9 a.m. this morning.
That damn thing down. So yeah, all right. Well, that's cool. I'm glad we covered that.
These leggings are really cute, though. Look how cute these are. Aren't these cute, guys?
Oh my god. This is whoa. You're about to kick me in the face.
That's called the punt pose.
Oh Lord. After that buffet, I don't have time for that. I can't move fast enough to get out the way.
This move was coined down yonder at the Parliament in Georgia.
Oh, the one you haven't taken me
That
to
you haven't
yet.
been to yet, yes. It's called the punt pose. This is how it goes. I'm going to show you guys the punt pose. It's when you sit down and then you give it a punt and then you pose.
Well, hey, he knows something about football, people. That's about it, though. Wait, you didn't know that, did you?
It's a lot of people watching right now. They must.
I know. Oh my God,
must
we're up
enjoy-
to 15. Well, hey,
They
folks,
must
how's it
want to know
going?
about the gainer situation because that's what I hashtagged.
Yeah, the big people, the big people.
Oh, hey, darling, miss your face too. Miss our office chat.
Yes, we're gonna do an AMA a little later. So if you feel like we're like not paying attention, we are. We love you, but we'll get to it.
If you guys have any questions, throw them out there. I'm going to try to keep up with the
Right, yeah.
scrolling here because a
Damn,
lot of people are
that's
talking.
hot.
Those legs are like a bucket of chicken finger licking good. Oh, thank you.
Actually-
what, these legs? These old things?
Actually, what was funny, Eric at softball today, he was like, give me 3 reasons why anybody would ever want to date you. And I said, because I'm charming, I run my mouth a lot, and you can fry chicken in my sweat.
This podcast needs to be done in a jock only.
Oh. A what only?
Jock strap?
I have I have one.
I have several. I can go throw one on.
I have 3, but I'm not at my house, so I can't put one on. But I have a feeling y'all don't want to see me as much as you want to see her.
This is also on the Facebook, so we probably should not.
Yeah, we have to keep it somewhat G-rated.
I've thus far managed to keep my account from being suspended.
Well, and we should talk about that a little bit. So we're gonna do one. Isn't there a Straight Up Podcast Facebook now?
Oh, actually, yes. I totally forgot about this.
Yeah.
So at some point, Facebook decided to create. We didn't do it,
Right.
but Facebook decided to create a Straight Up Podcast page.
So we're gonna
That you can
start
go to and
broadcasting
like.
from there because we both have people on our Facebook, so we don't really want to see everything.
Right.
Although my grandma and grandpa, most of the people I'd be worried about are
Stop
passed
with this
away.
leg. You're jarring the
sorry.
camera.
So anyway, but yeah, so there you go. There's that.
So we are going to, at some point, start podcasting from the Straight Up Podcast Facebook page. So if you haven't already, go over to that page and like it.
Yeah.
You'll see a crazy picture of
us. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that
something
face.
like that. I
I'm
don't
drunk
know.
in the picture.
We were. I mean, so. And we're actually going to have episodes edited.
We're going to try to do some editing. We're going to try
and
to
some
do
episodes. It's going to actually like make it into a show. Started coming up in January. So anyway, this is the boring stuff. We can talk
We're
about
going
that
to
later.
condense and cut out the downtime and the stupid
Right.
stuff. And
This
just try to
stuff like
stick to
this.
like punchlines.
Right.
Make you guys laugh.
Right. Oh, well, apparently that was funny. Whatever we just said.
My friend Karen said she loves your sense of humor.
Oh, well, thank you, Karen. That's so sweet of you.
Where do you go to like that page? Is it possible to
I
do
think
a
so.
link on? Maybe I can link it at
Yeah,
the bottom.
we'll
when we're
pop a
finished,
link
I'll put a
up.
link up at the bottom.
Yeah.
It is on Facebook. It's STR, the number 8, UP podcast. It's Straight Up Podcast.
Right.
It actually, I think, is listed as our employment. My employment is listed as
I'm
Straight Up
yeah,
Podcast.
it's listed as mine as well. It's an alternate employment. And don't forget to check out our YouTube page, too, because you can check out all of our previous stuff.
The
And
last
there's
season.
lots of...
videos.
it's a mess. I just will let you know.
We try to condense it and keep it around an hour each.
But it doesn't always work out.
We're going to try to narrow that down a little bit more because there's
Right.
a lot of downtime and we have a lot to talk about. Which, I mean, this is like every week, so we have a week to catch up on.
Right.
different topics to
Right.
talk about.
And speaking of topics, actually, I wanted to bring us back in to this whole big person situation.
Reel it in.
I'm curious though, tell me what your thoughts are. And this is something that I run into a lot as in the community whenever I date people. I can't tell if people want to be with me as a fetish for sexual purposes or if they actually like me and want to date me. Because I'm a date person, not necessarily a sex person. It doesn't always seem that way, but and I kind of come off as a bit of a promiscuous whatever, but I actually do like to date more so than I do the sex. Shut up. You're gonna flip that head right off in a minute. So anyway, are you gonna hurt yourself? But no, so I wonder if it's more of like me being big as a fetish for people and they should just be more honest with me. Because I'm okay with that. I'm still getting laid. That's fine. But I want to nail one down.
So you want my opinion on that?
Yes. I want your opinion on all that.
Okay, so my opinion, and this is, okay, since I've moved to Florida, there's a lot of things that I have. Oh, hey, Alan. Hello, sir.
Oh, hey, Alan.
Been in any hurricanes lately? So, this is my opinion on that. Since I moved to Florida, I've noticed this key factor. Mm-hmm. A majority of people here that I've noticed. I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm just saying just my observation. Me and my roommate Jonathan have had talks about this.
Yeah. Get to it. So you're not trying to hurt anybody's feelings,
seems
but
like guys here either like skinny, or chubby.
Mm-hmm.
There's no in between for that. Like, or muscular. Those are like the three categories.
What the hell?
Muscular.
How do you feel like you don't
skinny.
fit into that though?
I think if you're like in the middle of those, because I work out and I have big boobs, but I feel like I'm not muscular per se. I feel like I'm skinny.
I think your problem is you don't give people a chance. Because there's a lot of people that have the hots for you.
Oh, look who signed in. Hey, Aaron.
Aaron
Hottie.
Keith Powell. Hey, girl.
We totally catcalled you today at the field, and you just snubbed us. You
Yeah.
just kept driving your little convertible.
Yeah,
like you
just kept
didn't
driving
even
around
see.
by. We were honking our little
Then we
Hondas
blew our
at you
horns.
and everything.
Because we were horny, and you just kept driving. Just kept right on
No,
driving.
girl, she's from Missouri. No, that don't work. I can't sleep. Sister dick makes you sick.
I can.
Give you guys... What?
Can you guys eat those hot chips?
Oh.
What hot chips?
So he wants us to do the hot chip challenge thing.
Oh, God, no. No more hot stuff.
I will talk her into it. We'll do an episode on it after the first of the year.
I bet I lost 5 pounds that night we ate those noodles.
Oh my God, those
sweat
noodles
so
were
much.
fucking nasty too. I hated them. Every minute of
Ooh.
that. It was the worst challenge of my life.
Oh my God, Tim Dwyer's on. Hello, Tim.
I don't know who you are.
Welcome, Tim Dwyer.
Anyway.
So do I think...
That it's more of a fetish than a date?
I think a portion is maybe a fetish. But I think once they get to know you, they like maybe are drawn to your personality and they like you. But initially, and you think about this, pretty much just about any like connection, especially via internet, is because of physical appearance. People can say that's wrong, but why do you ask for more pictures? Why do people ask for more pictures? It's a physical appearance. That's the first draw. Then they'll maybe working on the personality or...
So how does
getting
it
to know the
explain
person.
then whenever I finally do sleep with them, I never hear from them again? Does that mean I have a personality problem? Uh-oh.
Well...
Did I just open up a can of worms or what?
I mean, was the sex good?
Yeah, usually it is.
Show us your tits. Whose? JR's?
Which set?
JR's or mine?
What set of Hooters do you want to see, honey?
You want to see these puppies?
I mean, we are talking about big girls today, so...
Can someone call the vet? Because these puppies are sick.
No, keep an eye on yours. My tits are fine.
Oh, Lord. Oh.
Wait, who's this? What are they saying? All of them. Okay, she wants
Oh.
to see all of them. Here. I have a little way of doing this, so I don't have to take my shirt off.
Side boob.
There's one tit. There's two.
I've never seen a Y front before. I don't have any way of doing that. I can barely like have any slack in my sleeve.
I guess I could go through the rest of the show like this.
Wait, oh my god, my belly will bust out if I lift this shirt up.
Just do it.
It's kind of like a girdle.
Hey, we have to keep our
Here.
fans. It's what they're asking for. I love you too, Alan.
There's one boob.
She's doing the big reveal.
There's the other boob. There's both of them.
What? Come on, what'd she say?
Come on, pepperonis.
I do not have pepperoni tits.
Who comes on pepperoni? That's disgusting.
Some people get off on that. So,
Okay, just because I have this harness that has green with a black background does not mean I like jizzing on my pizza.
That's true, you're right. Because Jet's Pizza is not worth wasting.
That is not to be wasted.
That is not. First of all, it's expensive, but number two, it's really good. So I have to tell a story. So my first date in Orlando.
Audrey's getting in my way.
Audrey. So anyway, my first date here in Orlando, after I moved here 5 years ago, I think I'd only been here for like 3 weeks. We just got our, we moved into a house or whatever. Just got settled. This guy says, I want to go out with you. He's like, I want to go to a buffet. I want to go to a Chinese buffet. And I'm like, okay, hell yeah, woo. He's like, I'll pay. And I'm like, oh, this is great.
Damn, you can't say no to that.
I know. And 3 weeks after moving here, I'm like, jackpot.
Say no to that.
So we go, he picks me up, and we're having a great time. I'm not really picking up on a whole lot, but we sit down, and we sit down, and I'm eating plate number one, and he's like, he keeps doing this, but his hands are on top of the table, but he's like, and I'm like, what is he doing? So then I was like, I think I'm done with the one plate, and he goes, no, you have to get another one. And I'm like,
I'm not
finished yet. I don't have to get another one. He's like, no, you have to get another one. And I was like, wait a minute, is this why you're twitching underneath the table?
Were you giving him a little foot action?
No foot action. I can actually jack someone off with my toes though. I can do that.
Oh.
That's factual.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Hi. Are you guys live?
Sorry, we're podcasting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Hello. So I can jack someone off with my toes. That is actual factual. that is possible. You came on a good show.
She's used to it.
We came in on a good episode, Jonathan.
Sorry, the Remy
Oh
Jonathan came home.
Oh yeah.
What's she talking about?
We're talking about
Gainers
and fat
Apparently
people.
jacking people off with their feet.
Oh yeah, I'm really good at
As
that.
in alligators?
Gainer.
Oh, gator. I was like gators and then masturbation. I don't know.
No.
Actually, do you want to get in on this? Do we want to squeeze you in here?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
No.
Oh, she said
She just came from
okay.
work. She's in uniform.
hungry.
Oh, hey,
I've
Ricky.
got some food.
Power Top's here.
Oh, yep, power top. So anyway, to finish the story, I went up and I got another plate, still confused, but I kind of was starting to catch on. And then I sat down, and he literally got so excited that he slammed his head on the table. And I said, I'm done. I threw a 20 on the table, and I went and called Clint and told him to come pick me up.
Wow.
He was like, bam! Slammed his head on the table, and I was like, I'm done. I can't do this.
So how long did that relationship last?
That was it. I never called him again.
I'm just
Scared the shit out of me. The power of Christ compelled him to hit his head on the table. I'm not into that.
So wait, so he was basically getting off on watching you eat?
Yeah. And apparently made him come without even touching himself. His
Whoa.
hands were on top of the table. He was just getting off by me eating.
That sounds like the ideal relationship. The question is, does he cook?
To get to that moment, I probably
I
would.
mean, do you really think I passed up an opportunity there?
I mean, how does that work though? Like, what about it makes him
I don't know. That's what I'm confused about. He just was sitting there
he was like, can we please go to a buffet? I really need to come.
That's what he did. Yeah. Well, you missed the first part of the story.
I was thinking back and watch it. That's
Yeah.
We were at a buffet.
At the end, we were at a Chinese buffet. Yes.
So when are you going to come?
I didn't come. He did. He
That's what I'm
got.
saying. How does he determine?
I don't know. Like while I was eating the second plate, he was just like, wham, and slammed his head on the table because he. I'm guessing he slid in the booth. I'm guessing, but either way. What do you say?
Is this story true? You contemplated a second plate?
Fuck you, Aaron.
I just got it. I got what you did there.
First of all, fuck you. And second of all, I usually don't go over 2.
She did do 2 this evening.
I did do 2, but it was a small 2. The second plate was small.
small.
Because the first plate was big. And plus we had the soup that goes with it on
And
the first
pizza.
plate. And pizza. But anyhow. So yeah, that was my first dating experience. So after that, I was a little traumatized. I didn't know what to expect
that
after
would be weird. Actually,
But-
let's talk about that. Let's talk about these weird fetishes.
Okay.
Because here recently, I hope to God they're not on my Facebook.
Too late. You've already started the conversation. Let's go.
Here recently, someone messaged me. No.
Just say it. Okay. So say it.
Sorry. So here recently, actually about a month ago, someone messaged me on one of these apps.
Mm.
And they had a really strange fetish.
Okay.
They basically wanted me to treat them like a loser.
Okay.
And I'm like, that's really odd.
So, like, are we talking about physical contact, shouting?
I don't think it's a physical contact thing.
Or just...
I'll tell you the scenario that they wanted to play out with me.
Okay.
And my curious mind just kept talking to them because I'm curious to know, okay, where is this going? I'm going to see what's going on here. Where is this going?
Mm-hmm.
They basically wanted me to go out on a date with someone.
Mm-hmm.
Meet me at that location. Give me the money up front to pay for our date.
Okay.
Stay in the parking lot until the date is finished. And then when we're finished, give me more money after the date. And then tell them to go home. Is that odd? That's just strange. I
don't think I'm understanding what the hell you're talking about.
Exactly. No, and it took a couple of a lot of questions to kind of wrap my head around it.
All right, fill us
The
in.
other scenario was they meet me in a parking lot somewhere, like a shopping parking lot or whatever. Give me $40 to wash my car. For them to physically wash my car. And then them pay me when they're finished with the job and then send them home.
This is paying for it twice?
Call them a loser. Call them a loser or they're pathetic or whatever, and that's it.
That's so
That's
easy.
odd, right? That would be easy, but what's the catch?
I feel like
What's the catch?
with as bitchy as I am with people, I would love that.
I can introduce. I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding. We have not met. Just talked.
I have plenty of people knocking on my door, honey. I don't need any more.
Knocking, honey. They beating that dog down.
Well, because chubby men typically don't have confidence.
It's a special variety.
For me, I am, because I have a lot of confidence, and I'm not afraid to tell people off, and I'm, basically a big diva. But there's not many men
Shannon's
out.
a big bitch.
Right, and there's not many big people out there like that, so, I am quite popular on the circuit. But, so this guy wanted you basically to just...
Give me money.
Humiliate him.
For me to kind of humiliate him.
'Cause I've heard
treat
of
him
this.
like a loser and then send him on his way.
Humiliation is a huge...
But
there's a
never
big
been
community.
like a sexual connotation to it. It's just been...
Oh.
Do you, and he would ask questions like, do you think, would your date think that I was a complete loser? And I'm like, I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. Why would you want to pay somebody to treat you like shit?
I don't know, but
Here's my logic. Maybe in their everyday life or
he's an
at work,
executive.
they're very powerful
He's
and
a
they make all the
VP,
decisions.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So that's missing in their life. Like people always bowing at their feet and whatever they want. So they want to be kind of like domination, like dominatrix, and
Yeah.
like that whole S&M.
Right. I think, yeah, that sounds right. But see, that's what I'm saying though, is like humiliation there's a very large humiliation circuit out there, and there are people that really like that. Because I recently, well, not recently, it's actually about 3 years back now, before I even got into my relationship, the long relationship that I had. This guy wanted to come over, but he wanted me to like tie him up and slap him around, pee on him.
Oh no.
That's where I.
Oh, sorry
cut
for
out.
that break. Hopefully that censored the correct part.
Oh, did that? Was that a censor?
Yeah, someone was calling me, so it probably paused it.
Oh, I see. Okay. So.
Anywho, long story
yeah,
short,
what
this
is it?
guy wanted tied up and then wanted him to piss on him and shit.
Right, and girl, let me what?
Girl, take a shower.
Oh, that's Philip.
I was gonna say, that ain't my friend. So
No, that's
she
just
must
Philip.
be talking to you.
Well, she plays football. She
Football?
plays
Oh,
softball. She plays softball with me. But yeah, that's one of my buddies. Hey, girl, how are you? Shut up, I hate you. Anyway, so
So that was like that was an odd
Yeah.
fetish. That was odd for me to come across.
I
I should totally do it. Like
humiliation.
I mean,
I mean, I don't know if you can do it though.
I can be like, give me $40, loser.
I don't know if
I'm
you
going
can
on
do
a
it.
date.
And then go on a date.
date and they could've told
Oh
me
my
to
god,
go today.
I'm hungry. Let's go.
Missed the mark on that one. Missed the mark on that
You know
one.
what? We could just kill two birds with one stone. We'll call up my guy that likes to watch me eat, and then have your guy pay for it.
Damn.
And then you'll get fed too. It'll work. I mean, you'll have to deal with him slamming his head on the table, though.
I look so good. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, should.
So sweet.
I look so,
Our-
it's this shirt. It makes it pushes my boobs up so they look bigger,
It pushes up her perky bosom.
and it holds on my fat again.
Don't we have just the sweetest listeners, don't we?
We do. They're
There
very
is no fake news on this feed.
right. It's all
No
true
alternative
news.
facts here, folks. You're
It's
getting
straight up.
it is straight up coming at you live. But anyway, so okay, well,
So we always talk about sex. Like we always talk about sex. That's what people want to hear, though.
you know what? We're gonna have to just make it a sex podcast.
We taught the children. We taught the children what gainers was.
Yes, and we've even actually talked about like the twink, the bear, the this, the that. We've even talked about that. It's
We
on.
have
It's on our
not.
Facebook page, or not Facebook, YouTube.
We have not talked about the transgender community.
We haven't, and you
It's
know
a
what?
little bit of a hot topic and a very sensitive one.
In a very sensitive way, and to
But-
be honest with you, I mean, I don't know if we've even discussed our personal views, but I am a huge ally for the transgender community, and
absolutely.
have even been on dates and dated somebody who is transgendered. I have no problem with that. I am a very big voice to say, I got your back, is basically what I'm saying.
I haven't dated someone that's transgendered. However, I did hook up with someone. I think I already talked about this. We already talked about this, I believe. I did hook up with somebody when they were a boy.
Oh, and
cute
is
boy. They
now
were a
and
cute
now
boy.
has transitioned.
And I didn't see them until
Okay.
a few years later.
Mm-hmm.
They were a woman.
She had transitioned.
A full
Transitioned.
Yeah, was a woman and didn't recognize her at all.
Mm-hmm.
Not even voice or anything. Like completely different.
Oh. Well, did she
interesting.
have a conversation with you? Like, did you get an opportunity to get to know the new her?
I got to get to know the new her, but we didn't really talk about.
I'm really sorry if we're not using the right terms, by the way. Please feel free to correct us, because we want to be sensitive to the community, because we know that it is a hot topic, but we only want to be supportive. We don't want to be the
I have
other
a
side.
lot of transgender friends.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. or
Absolutely not.
Speak out of turn.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we didn't really talk about the transition or anything. It was just good to see you and remember that time we hooked up. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, and I've found a lot. Oh, wait, what? Oh.
We hooked up when
Oh,
she was a boy.
Okay, I got you. Pre-transition, I see.
I don't know what she did with all of that dick, 'cause it was big. It was so big.
A lot
But,
of times, folks keep it because it's
I didn't
very
ask.
that part of the procedure becomes very expensive. I've done extensive research on this and looked at things and to understand, scientific reasons, but probably still has it because it is very, very expensive.
Yeah, I'm sure.
To have that
Reconstructive
actual
surgery.
Yeah, that is very expensive, which I think is ridiculous. It should not be that expensive. If you're born into the wrong gender, then by God, we should give you the right gender that you feel more comfortable with. So, what is Alan saying?
There are.
You don't what?
You don't need to be political. You don't need political correctness when it's out of love.
That's true. That is true. You're right. We still want to be sensitive, though. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Shit. Go Ravens!
Oh.
She's a Ravens fan.
Okay, so what would you like to talk about next? I'm out of ideas. Let's talk about how pretty I am.
Okay. It's awkward because you are.
I look a damn mess.
That's actually
today.
not true. She does not believe that she's pretty, but for whatever reason.
Hey Dallas, it was good seeing you today.
Dallas Ziegler, hey girl. Yeah, you.
Ravens don't play this week, by the way. Thanks for getting it turned to sports. Something I know nothing about.
Oh, your Ravens and my Chiefs, they both get a break this week.
Okay, moving on. We're not talking about sports. This is not a sports podcast. That's our other one.
We haven't
So,
run that over. I think that's done, actually. But anyway.
What else can we talk about? Anything you guys want to talk about or want to hear about?
Oh, well, we meant to do an AMA, so let's do our AMA. Oh my God, I have to explain it to you again. Ask me anything.
Oh, ask me anything.
Yeah, so
ask
here
us
we
a
go.
Question.
Put the name and the question after that. Very simple. That way we know who the question is being directed to.
Anything goes. You
Anything
can ask
goes.
anything.
We have to answer, no matter how, whatever it is. We have
I
to
don't
answer.
even know how long we've been going at this.
I don't know either. Can't we just touch
Didn't
it?
it used to be a timer on here?
I think so.
Boop. Oh. Cancel. You can bring somebody in on the camera.
Yeah, you can. That's true.
Hey, Will. I didn't see you log in.
We could
Let's talk about Will. I'm just kidding. Will looks amazing, by the way.
We screwed
okay,
that
sorry.
because we asked for AMAs, so there might be questions.
Oh, Cody.
Hey.
Cody, give us a question. Let's see what's going on.
Name and question, JR or Daniel?
Oh, Sierra Fontaine wants to be added on. Should we add her?
Yeah, bring her in.
Let's go. Sierra can enlighten us on a topic we were talking about. How do we add Sierra on? Bring Sierra on. Here we go. Inviting.
It's really fun too because you
I
bring
wonder
in
if you
two-
can hear.
Yeah,
Volume's
you'll
up.
be able to hear whenever she accepts.
All right, we sent an invite out to Sierra. I believe Sierra actually is transgender.
Oh, excellent! We really would love some insight, actually.
And we're waiting.
We
And we're waiting.
get to the AMA section, the everything is starting to build. We're up to 9 to 10 viewers.
And we're waiting.
Question.
Questions?
Yeah, come on, throw us your questions. I know there's a delay. Remember, there's a delay.
There is.
It takes a little time for them to type. They're typing right now, I feel like.
I wonder if you can invite like everybody on camera.
No.
Does it like pop up?
I'm
little
pretty
windows?
sure you can only do one at a time.
Really? Because this one says add. You can add Corey. Let's see what else we can add.
I don't know.
Yeah, it says.
Click her again and... Yeah.
Bring Sierra on camera.
Buffering. They're trying.
I bet Cody would make this interesting.
What does it say? Does it say buffering?
It says inviting.
Oh, invite.
So we're still trying to invite Sierra on to answer some questions.
Mm-hmm.
And if Sierra, if you're not transgendered, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure Sierra is transgender.
Look at you speaking out of turn. Does it say, what does it say now? Does it still say inviting?
Inviting.
Oh.
The guest declined the video.
Oh.
Well, girl don't have to be coming on if you ain't gonna come on.
Right?
We trying to get you on.
We're trying to get you on the show here, Straight Up Podcast, coming at you live.
Oh, the new rug you still get some.
Cody wants to
Let's
yeah,
add
do
Cody.
it. Add him. It says add right there.
Add as guest. All right, Cody.
All right, Cody.
Come on, bruh. You
Come
going to the
on,
gym?
Cody.
No, we got something for dinner.
Okay.
Make spaghetti.
Mm.
I know it's been a minute.
Bitch, you were at the buffet like an
I
hour
love
ago.
spaghetti. Shut your face. I love spaghetti.
Hey, everybody, if you're looking to have an eating, if you're into eating or watching someone eat, you should watch her.
You should watch me scarf it down.
She uses chopsticks. Sure does.
That was racist.
It was not racist.
You're a racist bastard.
I am not racist. You actually do use chopsticks.
Oh, wait. Kimura's... Oh, wait. It says inviting. So I was like, what is it on my head?
Maybe it's not going to work. I feel like because we're losing viewers.
We're up to 10 again.
Well, how about that?
We got them back.
Do we have any questions coming down the pike, guys? Come on, ask us questions. It's an AMA. They declined.
Do you guys have any questions about these tights?
No answer. There was no answer from Cody.
What do you want to know about these tights? Is there any questions?
There's a lot of heat coming from this region here.
It's from this area.
There's a lot of heat coming from there.
This looks so hilarious. Look how short these shorts are. I had to, though. I wanted to show my tights off.
Oh my god.
Without people thinking I was wearing Megan's.
Leggings?
Megan's.
Oh, Megan's.
Megan's was a thing. It happened a couple of years ago.
What is Megan's?
You don't recall Megan's?
Uh-uh.
Did that not happen here?
I don't know. No.
Okay, so Megan's...
I'm not a fashion person.
There's a friend of mine in North Carolina who wore it best, Brett.
Hmm.
But Megan's basically are when guys go out just wearing these tights. No coat, just these. Like this.
Oh.
That's
Can
Megan's.
you warn me before you bare your ass again, please? Thank you.
Stink?
No.
Thank you.
I don't, I mean, I didn't really take a whiff either, though.
Oh. Do you want to?
No, I'm good. Remember, Sister Dick makes you sick.
Right.
Sister Dick makes you
You didn't
sick.
say nothing about Str8.
You got a message.
A photo. Someone sent me a picture.
Uh-oh.
Did someone screenshot that? You dirty
Does it say
bitches.
Sierra
Wants to join.
Okay.
All right. Inviting. Add as guest. Inviting. Let's see if it works out this time.
Next time, whenever it pops up like that, touch where it popped up.
Read it. Alan, we're in the middle of a podcast. We can't read it.
Does it say?
It's the questions. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Well, I can't get to the questions from the camera. Can you send it to JR
Did
so
you
he
put
can
it
read
on
them himself?
mine? Oh, I do have questions. I am sending all the... Oh, yep, he did. Oh. He just said he's sending questions.
Can you send them directly to JR's phone? Because I can't read them on my phone because it's recording.
Oh, people are asking questions.
Oh, well, why isn't it scrolling?
I don't know.
Oh my God. Holy crap. I
Okay.
am so sorry,
We
guys.
totally messed up. Okay, all right.
We
so
were not scrolling.
Thank you, Alan. Alan is saving our lives because he sent it to my phone. Okay. We're so stupid.
We were not scrolling. I'm sorry.
We
So now-
are the world's worst podcasters right now. Okay, so AMA section. Alan says, Daniel, would you hook up with the trans girl again now? Ooh, straight for the jugular.
Okay, so that question, would I hook up with that
Straight
person
for the
now?
jugular, yeah.
I'm going to have to say pass. There was
Oh.
no physical attraction there. So
Okay, fair enough.
I would say no.
Okay, and then... Dams, I stopped back by and still no jock. This Leonard person comes by a lot. Okay, both. What are your drag names?
Oh, shit.
I know yours.
I know yours.
Okay, go
This
ahead.
one's Mary Sunshine.
And you're Give me some love?
Give me some love. That
Yes,
was her
give me
name.
some love.
Give me some love.
Mary, hey! And then, okay, Cody said, oh, Cody answered that one.
What did he answer? Give me some love?
Yeah. Sierra, I'm not trans. Sierra
I'm
is
so
not
sorry,
trans.
Sierra. I'm so sorry.
Let's see.
What's underneath them?
What's underneath them? What do you mean?
What's underneath
them?
what?
Underneath what? The couch?
Are you a bottom?
Are you a bottom? No.
We're Powerverse. Everybody knows this.
I am not. I am a top verse.
She's a Powerverse.
I am
It's not letting anybody join our broadcast.
I
What's
don't
that?
know,
Oh,
yeah.
what's underneath the tights?
Right. What's underneath? Oh, they're wanting you to bear it up. This is Facebook,
Okay, Aaron.
girls.
Aaron, I would show you, but you've already shown enough for the world
Aaron, actually,
on
yeah,
a Facebook Live video
Right.
from
Puerto Rico.
I got screenshots, girl. I got screenshots of that. I'll share them with you later.
She enjoys the view.
I loved it. It was great viewership.
Me, I saw it. I clicked on it. I was like, oh god, you're close. I'm seeing all my closest friends naked.
I got pics and it did happen. I got some really good screenshots.
Oh my god. Damn tease. Okay. I'm going to ask.
Any other questions we got to? Are you bottom?
No, I think we got all the questions.
Okay.
You asked what I wanted to know about the tights. Oh. Alan wants to
Do
see
your
you naked
Skittles
too.
flick in? Do you Skittles flick in your free time? No, Cody, I've never Skittles flicked.
What is
you.
Skittles flicking?
I'm gonna tell the story, Cody. So one time,
Because I really don't know.
this was when I was in my 20s. Was I in my 20s? I don't know. So when I lived in Kernersville, we had the little neighborhood scenario, and we would all pile in each other's apartments to hang out. Well, one day we were just kind of bored sitting around. Cody decided that he was going to show us his hidden talent. Because he has several hidden talents that involves his penis.
I feel like I know this one actually.
And he basically got it hard and flicked Skittles from his dick into his mouth.
Wow.
And so when I moved,
That sounds
there was
lovely.
There was some Skittles behind my couch along the wall that
Oh,
were undiscovered.
that didn't make it to his mouth.
When can we get drunk and party again?
Uh,
Who are these questions directed toward? You need to say which one of us.
well, Alan is talking to both of us because the last time that he partied and drank with us, it was us.
Was it? I remember being passed out on the couch.
Oh, right. She was asleep, Alan. Remember, it was Hurricane Irma.
I heard you got naked though. Ashamed I missed that.
You still stand as the only person to run around my house naked, actually. Your fans were what?
Want to see the cakes?
They do want to see the cakes. We cannot, guys. I'm sorry. It's Facebook.
It's Facebook, but I can do this. See how's this view? Does that do something?
Oh my god. I cannot believe that we unscrolled for all that time.
I know. I was like, why isn't it going anywhere?
I know. I'm nervous now that we're missing stuff. That's so funny. Oh my god. But Alan, come on down. We'll hang out sometime. It's fine. A good time.
It was good times.
It was. Do you still have videos from that?
Yes.
We need to put that on the season 1 greatest hits. Season 1's greatest hits are going to be coming out whenever I figure out how to edit videos.
We, actually, you know, it's funny. We were without power for several days after you had went back home. So
Yeah.
it's a good thing you got out.
Well, they
and
were
didn't
here
get
at the Str8 studios. They were out without power. My house had power.
We were powerless, but I also
We
made
were
a fun
powerless.
I made a fun little montage
Video.
made a video montage. I smashed together a bunch of little video snippets from Snapchat videos. It is hilarious. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's really funny. I'll put it on the
YouTube page.
I'll put it on the Straight Up podcast page, and
Yeah.
it's on you. I did put it on YouTube, but it's on my personal YouTube.
Don't forget to go to our YouTube page. You can see all the stuff before today. If you're just tuning in today and find that it's funny, but I mean, this has been a hot mess of a podcast.
A little bit of a mess. We weren't really structured as we normally are not,
Right.
except for when JR does the list, and we didn't do that.
Exactly, both.
What was your favorite restaurant? Oh my goodness!
Wow. I mean, King Buffet in Apopka seems to.
We've been there the most.
I feel like they get the torch for most visited.
Yeah.
I don't know about
King Buffet's definitely been the most visited for me too.
But my favorite restaurant, God, that's really difficult because I have 2 cities of restaurants to try to fight over. And there's
Favorite
categories too because there's like
Yeah.
barbecue and then there's
Sunny's would be my favorite barbecue spot, or Four Rivers. Four Rivers is good too.
I'm sorry. It's Kansas City Joe's in Kansas City, Missouri for barbecue. Hands down. I don't care about Texas, Memphis, South Carolina, whatever. Bye. Kansas City has the best barbecue. I don't
That
care.
was such a random question, Aaron.
I love it though. Because no, and it is not random. We've been talking about big men and eating.
Does it humanize us if they know which restaurant we like?
I mean, I would say so. They know where to take us on a date.
Oh. Were you getting somewhere, Aaron? You trying to tell me something?
Wishful
Are you
thinking.
trying to tell me something?
It's because he's hungry.
Oh, it's okay.
Sorry, folks, for making you have to
Well, guess
listen to
what?
my Roseanne laugh.
Guess what? We're not hungry because we just came from King Buffet.
King Buffet. Here in Orlando, though, actually, my favorite restaurant here is High Tide Harry's. It's a fish restaurant, and it's over on Cimarron, South Cimarron, close by the airport. And it's a local place, and they have it's all stuff that was just caught today. They go to the fish market over in
If it's on
Canaveral.
Cimarron by the airport,
yeah, but
wouldn't that be like Winter Park?
No, that's Orlando. Cimarron does go through Winter Park, but not that area.
Talk about your favorite date ever. Ooh, I got a good one for this one.
You go ahead, because my dates are always terrible. They always either want to watch me eat or have sex and go home. So
Actually, I mean, it's nothing exciting, but my favorite date, like actually going out on a date.
No. Your favorite date that you've ever been on, not general.
Right.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure.
It would have to be April 24th, because it's not too hot, it's not too cold. All you need is a light jacket. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Actually, okay, so the favorite date that I've ever been on
Thank you. Now I'm interested.
happened when I lived in Newport News, Virginia.
Oh, I love Newport News.
There was this gorgeous hairdresser that I met, and he was so humble. Like he was so cute and humble. Gosh, I don't even remember his name. It was a long time ago.
Your favorite date, and you don't even remember his
It was a
name.
long time ago. I was maybe 18 or 19 years old. Like I was young. But he took me on a date to Busch Gardens in
Williamsburg. Oh my god!
And like
I love that place.
The favorite moment of the date, because I was young and I wasn't I wasn't in the closet. I wasn't ever in the closet, but I wasn't comfortable with PDA.
Mm-hmm.
And we rode the little sky lift thing, and he kissed me on the sky lift.
Oh.
And it was like shocking and sweet and
Girl, that
just
is
so
sweet.
many things. Donnie, his name was Donnie. Oh my god, his
Oh.
name was Donnie. I should look him up on Facebook.
It sounds like he was from Virginia.
Donald.
I had an uncle named Donnie, but he was from central Missouri.
JR, when KC plays Ravens. We're not talking about sports. Wait. It may still be in the future.
Oh, so you have a shot.
No, I think it's about you.
What?
Like your favorite date.
Oh,
Aaron, are you trying to ask JR out on a date?
no, he is not. Missouri dick doesn't. The sister dick makes you sick. Sorry. What did he? What is
Worst date ever. Extra credit for name dropping the guilty party.
Oh.
Oh, that's a good one. I'll let you go first since you had so many bad ones.
Well, I mean, I've already said one.
Drop that name.
I don't remember his name though. Hold on, I have to think of a different story. You're right, I do have a lot of bad dates though. Okay, I remember one. His name was Zach, and this was when I was still living in Kansas City.
She dropped a name.
I did it.
Extra credit.
Ding, extra credit. So, we went to the Freight House, which there is actually a very, like, it used to be a place where, because Kansas City, like, used to be a place where, like, they would herd all the cattle to, and since there's the huge rail yard, they would load them up on trailers on the train tracks or whatever, and then take them to wherever they needed to go throughout the rest of the country. So they have this place, it's all brick, and it's just gorgeous on the inside. Original woodwork that's been stained now and, you know, redone, and these huge fireplaces, just a gorgeous place. And it's a steakhouse. It's still a steakhouse. It's a steakhouse now.
It used to be a train station.
But it used to be a train station where they would load up all the cattle. It would be like a union station for cattle, basically. And it was dirty whenever that was happening. But they cleaned it up and made it into a really fancy restaurant, basically. So we're there, and I went on a date with this guy, and it was atrocious. The entire thing was atrocious. From start to finish, back to forth. So anyway, we sat down.
Some dates.
Okay, I'm getting there. So we get there, we sit down at the table, and I'm like, hi, I'm Josh, which I used to go by Josh in Kansas City, that's why anyway, I'm whoever, and he's like, oh, hi. And that was it. And I was like, oh, well, that got awkward.
So we're like, okay, bye.
And he was like, yeah, it is kind of awkward. And I was like, what the fuck is your problem? And he's like, I don't really like you. And I was like, I don't like you either.
Well, why were you on a date?
I don't know. I was so confused, but he had pissed me off, so I was just matching everything he came back with. And so then the waitress came up and she's like, bread? And I was like, no.
No bread for him either.
Sent off the bread, and then
that would be a fun date.
It was terrible. It was terrible. And then like I ordered my steak, and he's like, "Yeah, because you're a pussy." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm not eating a porterhouse in such horrible company." And so he did. Oh. He ordered his thing, and we kind of just bantered back and forth. Here's where it gets interesting. At the end of the day, I had drank probably about a whole bottle's worth of wine during this whole date situation that I was super pissed, angry, horrible date, right? Well, we're leaving the restaurant to go out to the car, and the next thing you know, he's in my car, and we're driving back to my house, where we proceed to have
hate sex.
Oh
my God.
He punched me in the asshole.
He fisted you?
He tried to. Like, literally was like, wham! And I was like, ow! And I reached back and elbowed him in the head, knocking him off my bed.
This bitch done took a left turn on me.
I know.
I cannot keep up with this story.
But it was a terrible date, but it ended up in some of the best hate sex I've ever had.
Lord.
And funny story, the next morning we woke up, he had a black eye, I had a bruised shoulder, and my ass hurt, of course. And I wake up, and we're laying next to each other, and I was like, do you want breakfast? And he goes, no, I'm going home. And I was like, good. And he left, and I never heard from him again.
That's weird. Oh, hey, Stacey Lane Matthews. You know who this is, right? Mm-mm. From RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh my God, hello!
You have a fan here.
Yes, definitely. Love you. Mwah, mwah. What did she say?
Hey, thick baby.
Oh, hey girl, how you doing?
You know she liked the biggers.
Mm-hmm. I do. Those hips don't lie.
So I saw a question come by.
Oh, yeah. Go back to it.
Well, I don't have to. I read it. The question was from Aiden, my friend in California, said, would you ever give someone a second chance?
Oh, I mean, I'm known for my second chances. Because I have a hard time saying no sometimes. Especially if I know there's dick involved. If I know I'm gonna get a good dick,
Lord.
there's
Well, I
dick.
know good dick is hard to say no to.
Good dick is hard to say no
I will
to.
say that, and please God, I hope he doesn't watch this. I think if he did, he wouldn't go this far into it. I did give someone a second chance, and it's because the dick was so good.
Well, I don't blame you, girl, because I definitely love a good dick, and it's hard to say no to it. Where are you going?
Sam. Oh, Lord.
What?
Alan, are you a fan of Stacy's? Clearly.
What did he say?
He said Back Swamp, North Carolina in the house.
Oh, yeah.
I met Stacy Lane at Back Swamp. Well, it was Back Swamp. It was in Fayetteville.
Can we do a tournament up around those parts so we can say hi to all these
They don't
people?
have tournaments up there.
They don't have softball tournaments?
No.
Knoxville's the closest one, isn't it?
All this talking about Dick be back in 15 minutes.
Oh, well, I mean, if you go back in 15 minutes, we'll probably be still talking about it. So.
Get that finger out of my face. Oh, I was trying to scroll like the chat to make sure we didn't miss anything. I'm sorry, Stacey. I'm sorry, girl.
You tell her. Don't let her get away with it.
So, yeah, I did give somebody a second chance, and
It was
where is he at? This is what happens.
not me, folks. It's not me.
Clearly.
Again, Sister Dick makes you sick. Absolutely not. So, okay, do we have another question?
I don't know that we missed any questions. I feel like
don't think so.
caught
If we
them
did,
all.
we're so sorry. But
If
we
you
are
have-
doing an AMA for our little podcast here.
We are doing, like, ask anything. We're going to answer it.
It can be as bad or good as you want. It doesn't matter. Just put the name and the question or both. And we've had.
I never really had a horrible day. I would just talk about that.
Go
really quick
about
while we're
go about
waiting.
that because we don't have a.
It wasn't really like a worst date. Can y'all do this with your shirts off? Oh no, honey, you don't want to see this.
You already missed it, baby. We actually
We did show our
we
tatas.
did bare our
That
tits
already came
earlier.
out, and we did do that earlier in the
We could
video.
do without our shirt on, right?
No,
Just a
I
little
don't
bit.
want to.
Oh my God, you're such a pussy. Anyway,
I'm not.
yeah, you are.
It's called humble.
You're
And
not
insecure.
humble. You just body shame yourself all the time, and I don't know why.
Because I am insecure. So, so we're talking about worst dates. And I wouldn't say that this is the worst date because it wasn't really horrible. Tits every which a way.
Yeah, that's true. It's like Wichita.
And I think we've talked about this on the podcast before already. It was a guy. I'm not gonna say his name because I think we are Facebook friends, but I was young. This is the one I was making out with, and like he just prematurely ejaculated with the clothes on, fully clothed.
I've never had that problem.
There was no grinding happening. There was barely even like touching. It was just making out, and he reached climax.
I'm almost jealous of that, to be honest with you.
Aiden, I've always thought you were cute and sexy. Ugh. Aiden, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna tell her story, Aiden, I'm sorry.
I'm almost jealous of that though.
Hey Bottom, Jason Grooms is here.
Hey, Jason Groom's the bottom, everyone. Welcome to the show. But I will tell you, the only time I've ever made somebody come without touching their dick was with me in sight of their butt.
Mm-mm.
I have
done that before too.
I have just the right curve. I have just the
Nice.
right curve to hit the right spot.
That's only happened to me once.
Once? For me, it's been 3 times total, but out of the hundreds I've been with, Okay, well, now we know that.
Jason called us a-holes.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Speaking of a-holes, how's yours?
You know what? Whenever you beat my team 24-14 or whatever the hell it was, you know what? You're the a-hole.
I'm sitting here looking at someone's moose knuckle.
Mine?
Whose? Mine?
Can't be mine.
You can't see mine. Mine's shallow.
Mine's just have camera view. Oh, wait a minute. That thing is in the way, though.
No slut shaming here.
No, absolutely not. We love sluts. Sluts are good. They're
What
good for the economy, too.
were we talking about?
Moose,
Oh.
no.
Not touching.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, coming without touching.
This has only happened to me once in my life. You know what? That should be a goal of mine.
What? To make someone come without touching?
The next time I bought him, I'm going for it. I'm going to try to make it happen.
Oh, you?
Without touching.
Well, no, I'm saying I made them come without touching. It's all, I've only done that one time.
She's talking about your moose knuckle, so let's...
Oh. Do you not like my moose knuckle, Stacy?
She's proud of her moose knuckle.
I'm proud of everything on this body. I worked hard.
This is a very confident big girl sitting here.
Absolutely.
A lot more confident than I am.
For example, you can fry chicken in my sweat. There's so much grease running through this body.
Stop with that joke. I've heard that 3 times today.
You know what? Because it's new. And it's funny. How am I single?
I mean, it was okay the first time, but like the second and third.
I'm about to punch you in your moose knuckle.
What?
I'm turning on you.
Mine's a real camel toe right now. Stacy says she thinks she's a chubby chaser.
Call me.
Oh, I love Stacy.
If you're friends with Daniel on Facebook, you can always friend request me.
Yeah,
she's
tagged in the video. No, no. When I met Stacy, she was so sweet. I was there to do.
Oh, and I am available.
I was there. It was during the white party at this club called Alias. I think it was called Alias.
Isn't that the name of the place in St. Petersburg?
It was in Fayetteville, North Carolina. It was a white party. So so this is so funny. So it was a white party, and me and this other, actually, it was a friend of mine that was in the entertainment world, got paid to walk around in like Speedo / almost nude, but not really.
I would love that job.
And well, what was interesting about that night was it was a white party, but there was a lot of the clientele that was also taking their shirts and their clothes off, so nobody could tell who was who was the paid entertainment and who was like not the paid entertainment. Like
that's kind of hot, actually.
And so that happened. But I met Stacey backstage. She was so sweet, and we did a little ditty that night. I think I did Toxic. Mm-hmm. I had 2 numbers.
Was it the Toxic you did at the show?
Yes.
The Meltdown?
Yes.
Oh,
As
nice.
everybody that knows my performance person, I did not have a wide range of numbers that I did.
Tucker Wood.
Mm-hmm. I didn't perform a lot, so...
You know what? I normally don't remember something. That's how you know you're my good friend, girl. I don't remember things about people, but I remember you, though. I remember everything about you. I don't know your birth date, though. But don't feel bad. I don't know Clint's either.
That was Alias, the stories we have of that place.
Mm-hmm.
I've only been there like a couple of times. Mm-hmm. I do remember making out with this hot Latino guy that night. Mm. He was hot. And he was teaching me Spanish.
I've seen you try to speak Spanish, girl. It's a mess.
That's when I learned what mi amor was. And jeton. But jeton is French, isn't it?
It certainly is. Oh my god.
Mi amor? Is that Spanish?
Mi amor is, well, it could be Spanish. It could also be Italian, but yes.
I've been in that building for 15 years.
Oh. Mi amor, that means love me.
Well, that's apparently what he wanted me to do, so...
Where I think it's ti amo means love you. I love
ti
you.
amo. Ti amo, mi amor.
Oh, good lord. More West Virginian for you folks out there.
I know that we're pushing past an hour, so we probably...
Yeah, we probably better bring this puppy in.
We need to shut this store down.
Well,
shut her down.
Thank you everyone for joining us. And like I said...
Oh, Dan, I was just joined us.
Who?
Aye, Poppy is the only Spanish I know, and it's got me through life thus far.
Actually, in Mexico, it
Aye,
came...
Poppy? What does that mean? Stop, Daddy?
It means hello, Daddy.
Oh.
Pretty much. Yeah. Luckily, I know enough Spanish that I was able to get
through... Oh my
through...
God, T. Gray McNeil. Hey, buddy. Okay, so T. Gray met him this Friday. Sorry, I know we were going to end this. Sorry. We were going to end this, but I need to tell this story really quick.
This podcast.
I'm super excited about this.
Rails off.
No, me and my roommate Jonathan went out this weekend, and we had just gotten there. We weren't there very long. We went back to the Bears Den to kind of have a cigarette myself, and we run into T. Gray McNeil, who At first, I'm just gonna tell you. At first, I was like, okay, who is this guy, and why does he just come up and talk to us? He had a Scottish accent, and he said to Jonathan, "You look cherry." And Jonathan legit thought he said cherry, like, oh, I love cherries.
That sounded to me like you said chubby.
Chetty. It was a Scottish accent. And so we got to talking, and he actually is a super nice guy, and we became friends that night. So thank you for joining. Unfortunately, we're getting ready to shut this podcast down. So,
Sorry, TJ. I wish I would have been there.
T-Cray.
Sorry, I would have loved to have
Gray.
been there. Whatever.
T-Cray.
Wish I could have been there. Thank you. Sorry, I wasn't.
All right. So
we're gonna bring it in. So
maybe you guys will meet at some point.
I'm sure we will. I'm in Orlando, so all right. Well, yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for checking in with us. Remember, check out our YouTube page. It's Str8 podcast. It's on YouTube. You can check all of our older shit. And we're going to be coming out with new stuff after the first of the year because we're both going to be out of town through Christmas and all that shit.
We're going to get through the holidays, and then next year
we're going to regroup.
We're going to be back
for season 2 and a lot of fun stuff.
It was great chatting with Stacy.
Bye, Stacy. Again, friend request me. Anyway,
so we're going to leave you with some words of wisdom.
Oh, God. We haven't done this in a while.
Well, mine's going to be the same, so... I'll reiterate that a very amazing college president of the college that I went to said some very wise words to me back in the day, and it's always for some reason stuck with me. This man is brilliant. He said to me that every day is a great day. Some are just better than others. And it really got my noggin thinking. So there's your words of wisdoms. I'm going to pass that on. Maybe it will stick with some of you, and every day you'll think about that. Every day's a great day. Some are just better than others.
Mm-hmm. And for me, my words of wisdom, I've actually condensed quite a bit. Because it used to be so much. Too much, in fact.
It was a paragraph.
Yeah. So, but never let fear... damn it. Hold on. Why is it every time I get to this, like, I can't remember? Never let fear decide your fate. It's from one of my favorite songs.
Whoa, that one's, like, really short.
It's powerful, and it's in one of my favorite songs ever, so never let fear decide your fate, because fear's bad. Fear's bad, so. All right, well.
Right.
Bye, folks.
Thank you guys for playing with us this evening.
Yeah.
We will talk with you soon.
Sounds good. Oh, good.
Do we have an exit?
Yeah, it's coming.
She's killing me.
Thank you for attending the performance. And a special thanks to all those who helped with the show.
Deuces.
Bye.